It's the GOAT here, the greatest of all time, sports traveler. Another milestone day. My 74th different country to watch football. And I got this fine gentleman here named Siga to thank you for putting on this friendly for me.
Thank you, Joe.
I feel so grateful. And you did it amidst a lot of trauma in your organization because your founder of this club, AS Bologna, he passed away recently. So I know your club has been going through a lot of grieving.
Yeah.
Tell the viewers in the United States of America a little bit about this club, when it was founded, and then what's your role with the club?
Thank you, Joe. Thank you to come in Guinea also.
My pleasure.
We are very happy to receive you here.
They've been great. They've been spectacular.
In this story, AS Bologna was founded by Moussa Doumbouya. She passed away last 10 days before. But we have in the mindset, we come all from Matoto. Is the
community of Conakry.
Yes, is in Conakry, and Moussa is my young brother. Not same family, but in the football, I was in the first team. Moussa play in the second team.
Okay, interesting.
But, last time I was vice president of federation by FIFA. After this, Moussa called me and asked me to come and help the team.
Oh, wow.
Because of my experience and because of the women, I come to help and organize a little bit this team to help them to progress and go play professional. Maybe some of them play for national team, women national team and female national team and scholar national team. We are trying to build something to help the community, to help the the female to develop herself and try to express the talent.
Yes,
that is important because in Africa, a lot of time the women are in the kitchen, are in the home, don't go. But now we are trying to explain that is important for women, men or women, to make the pleasure to make a sport, and Bologna is the example for us to help the other female in the country to progress in this side.
Yes, and I'm glad you mentioned a few of those things. So one of the things you've seen is women's football is growing around the world.
Yeah.
You've seen the growth of the FIFA Women's World Cup.
Yeah.
And in the last one, you had clubs from Nigeria, South Africa, Zambia. And so this team, you were telling me, this is the team that is in the first league of women's football here in Guinea.
Yeah.
And the age ranges of the players that we've been saying in the first half of this friendly are age about 15, the youngest, to about 24. And what you're seeing and what I noticed, and we talked about it at the end of the half, is the second team in orange. They're using this opportunity to
because
say,
they
hey,
have not
we're
all,
playing the first team.
They are young and they have not same talent with the blue team.
Yes.
For that, I encourage them to try to win the game because it's important. This game is will be seen in USA. It's important to manage the slow team to be strong to win the game.
Right. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about the women's football angle. So I was on a flight yesterday.
Yes.
I flew from the capital of Burkina Faso here to Conakry.
Yes.
And I opened up Ethiopian Airlines magazine.
Yes.
And there was a story about a famous women's football player. I forget her name, but she has a lot of followers on TikTok.
Okay.
She plays for the Ghana national team.
Yes.
And she was quoted as something that's kind of like my mission, which is that football is a universal sport that brings people together.
Yeah.
So the reason that I reached out to you and you reached out to me is we share the love of the beautiful game, and it's a way to educate Americans because the World Cup is coming to America in 2 years, and hopefully Guinea will make it. But if not, 9 African countries are guaranteed to make it
I
because
hope
they.
Guinea will be there.
Yeah, well, of
We are
course he
trying
does.
to
Of course he
reach,
does.
the qualification.
But at least 9 African countries will be in the next World Cup because they've expanded to 48 teams.
Yeah.
And there's a possibility there will be a 10th team because the last 4 slots are going to be like a little playoff.
Yes.
So my goal as Mr. Sports Travel, as my listeners and viewers know, is I want to let the video, let the pictures, and let my writing tell the story of why football is the most popular sport in Africa, why it is the most popular sport in South America and in Europe. Because in Asia, or a lot of Asia, except for the Middle East, it's popular in the Middle East in a lot of places, but mostly in Asia, and mostly in North America, and mostly in Oceania, it's not necessarily the number 1 sport, because in some countries you've got rugby, some countries you've got cricket. In our country you have American football, in Canada you have ice hockey. So in our culture, in American culture, unless your family was born and raised in Latin America, Africa, or Europe, we don't grow up with it. I grew up playing American football. I grew up playing ice hockey and baseball and basketball, right? So the beauty of watching this friendly is you're seeing the growth of women's football. You're seeing folks like Sega saying, hey, here's an American coming to Guinea. Let's welcome him. Let's help grow the sport, grow women's sport, provide opportunities to them. And he did this despite losing his friend 10 days ago. So I am eternally grateful.
Thank you,
for
John.
you having me.
We are very happy to see you here.
And it's a great pleasure to be here. And we're going to, I think, do a second half, or are we done?
Yes,
we're going to do a second half, so we'll see some more football. And I will get this video up. Sega, thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe.
And I am wishing Guinea the best of luck to make it to the World Cup.
Thank you
because
very
if
much.
you make it to the World Cup, lunch is on me, my friend, in LA. Hopefully you get to LA. But one day in the USA we will meet.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
It's the GOAT here, the greatest of all time, Clementine, on a historic day, 28 November to remember 2024. Dog, you know I ain't never no boy. The skinniest, I'm in Guinea, seeing some football. Second half friendly. I think it's already started. In fact, it is. My dearly departed, they've already started. So I'm going to keep this camera rolling so you can watch this here second half. So it is 1-0. Team in the blue against team in the orange. Don't worry, I'm going to pan the camera. Don't get all impatient. I know I'm excited. Pretty. Let's watch the football.
Chabat, attends, je te mets avec quelqu'un qui ramène. Mais bon, on va finir, comme ça on fait ça.
Boys and girls, unless I'm missing something, I think we got ourselves another goal. We do. This is a friendly, so it's hard to see, and I don't know if you noticed, but the lights, when the lights go out in the city, that's Journey. When the lights go down in the city, yeah. It's kind of dark. Lighting's not the greatest. But I'm really glad they're putting on this here friendly. So the blue team, the first team, leads 2-0 over the team in orange. My battery's getting low. We're going to go with the flow. Let this roll.
Allez, c'est fini, voilà. Accompagné. C'est fini, hein? Bien joué, Boulou. Allez, avant. C'est pas grave. Allez, à vous, voilà.
Now your eyes are not deceiving you. E.T. is watching us. E.T. phone home. Yeah, they got a drone here. I wonder if they're using that drone for practice, like to see what players are. I'm sure they are. I can't tell you because I don't speak French, but Sega speak English. Good. My brother in Togo that put on the friendly there, he didn't speak no English. Neither did anybody else there. But thank you, Google Translate. I love you. I smile by your stock. So you can see our friend the drone. You got some music here. It's very chill. It's Thursday night, 28 November to remember 2024. Happy Thanksgiving, America! Y'all eating your turkey and getting fat and going to the bathroom yet? Probably not. It is probably about 8 o'clock now in local time. The sun sets here at 6:45. It's 7:37 and my mama's in heaven.
Pascal.
So you can see the little Ninos must have been practicing over in that stadium. You watch some of the first half of the friendly, the lights went on. The lights went down on that stadium. I saw them actually earlier today. Of course they did, I'm the greatest. So as Sega was saying during our interview, this team out here is a local team in the capital, Conakry. That's where I am. In the West African nation of Guinea. That's the skinny. It's called AS Bologna. The first team is in blue. They play. That's the team that plays in the first league. This is their second team there in the orange. So this is basically your intra-squad friendly. I'll take it. We have our drone here. E.T. drone home. E.T. drone home. I've never really been on the pitch where I've seen a drone like this. Usually I'm in the stands because, you know, I am the greatest of all time sports fan traveler. My 74th country to see football, and they put out a friendly for me. You would have told me this when I was growing up in Hartford, Connecticut, and I was like 8 years old, and they're like, I was dumb enough. Rock, man. I wouldn't tell you what Guinea was if I tried. So you got a national stadium there. Some of the lights aren't working on it. It's more than just stage general. You got a stadium there where I saw a match earlier today, and you might hear some whistles over there. Your ears are not deceiving you. And I don't see no lights over there, because they're practicing in the dark. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. And I swear I hear whistles over there. Now, the gal in the maroon here, she's our referee, one of the coaches. How'd I look? As I told you lately that I'm pretty. I just did, fool.
Pascal.
So as Sega was saying, the age ranges of these girls out here is about 15 at the youngest, 24 at the oldest, but you can kind of tell me zooming in a little bit, although my batteries are low, so I haven't zoomed in lately. Late teens, early 20s. And you could hear when Sega was talking that they're really trying to develop and grow the women's football here in Guinea, as they are throughout Africa.
Pascal. C'est fini, voilà Nathalie.